Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Borderlands 2. A game that I've sunk far too much time into, but love to pieces, because it is so damn good. And of course, we've done Borderlands 1, played a little bit of that. Then, of course, the wave hit when Gearbox finally said that the game was coming out September 16th on Wednesday, was it? And then everyone, like thousands of discussion videos started happening. I watched all those, and now I'm just like, oh man, I really want to go back and play Borderlands 2, but I played like so much and every character prefix almost. Every DLC character I played to hell and back, but one character that I love to pieces is our boy Krieg. And, well, here's the thing. So, I used to always play Krieg mainly going down Mania, which is basically melee build. For those guys who do not know, Krieg's a berserker, like a bandit, except he's been experimented on, but he has this good voice in his head that kind of keeps him sane. He also has an affinity for Maya. None of this really matters. But what does matter is that he has his one skill all the way down here called Silence the Voices, where Krieg, because he is insane, hears voices in his head and cranks himself in the face with his own melee weapon, dealing extreme damage. Now there's a way to get around this with the Rough Rider. Just gives you a ton of health and no shield, which also helps Krieg play off of some abilities that he has in the skill tree that nullify shield and whatnot. The thing is that it doesn't. You can still down yourself with Silence the Voices, and it's just kind of an inconsistent way of play. The developers, Gearbox, have actually touted Krieg as this wildcard character, which is cool, but also really bad, because to me, there's nothing that crushes a build to me than dying for no reason. To me, there always should be something that you could have done in the situation that could have given you an advantage or saved you, right? There's a lot of builds in this game that do that. Zero is one of them, with his decoy ability and all these things. But Krieg is that weird one where he's just this huge damage-soaking sponge. And I always played him with melee. But because I was excited about Borderlands 2 and I wanted to go play it, also got it for $10 on Steam because I never had it because I played it on PS3. I looked into other builds for Krieg, and every one that I found was melee build that I've seen 1,000 times. But I found one that wasn't a melee build, and I was like, okay, I played this game 1,000 times, but I haven't played much of Hellborn Krieg. Which this is Krieg's elemental crazy, and I mean insane, not like, ooh, powerful. I mean, well, yeah, but also it's crazy. He literally ignites himself on fire, and that's causes damage to you, but it increases your like elemental effect chance when you get a kill and you're on fire. So you ignite yourself almost all the time, and yeah, but we also get damage reduction when we are on fire, so that reduces the damage tick as well as just every oncoming bit of damage. We get this one, which when we do a lot of elemental damage, we get a bunch of fire rate, can stack up to 20 times, and that will give us a lot of fire rate. We have this ability where applying any effect will give us the chance of igniting ourselves on fire, which can give us that resistance and that elemental effect chance. Actually, that's a kill steal. Never mind. Never mind. And the more ignite chance for weapons and all these things. And then this one is actually amazing. And this is the one that I always love the idea of because it plays really well. And it's, again, Krieg in this skill tree has a couple abilities that are like that synchronize really well together. Anyways, there's this one, Elemental Empathy. So essentially, any damage that we deal as a status tick, we get back as health. So that's awesome. That's like constant healing. If you just turn a couple people on fire, boom, you're going to be healing up like crazy. And then there's this, which while you're on fire, when an enemy attacks you, it will send out a ball of sweat, because that's what kind of the lore of it is or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, a ball of fire shoots out of your body and it homes in on a person and hits them for fire damage. So of course, with an enemy attacking you, you're going to be sending a ball that deals fire damage, which is elemental damage, which will heal you, as well as you get a bunch of other effects that play off of fire damage in general. So yeah, and that's a part of that build. But honestly, that's just like fun, goofy, elemental fun times. But the main thing, is this. This is where every Krieg build is. It's Krieg's base damage, except this one has nothing to do with your Berserker mode, and instead has everything to do with a totally weirdo build, or totally weird way of doing it, which is grenades. So we have a grenade build. So this is awesome, by the way. This essentially makes it so you never run out of grenades, damn near ever. And there's multiple, essentially it's a kill skill. Killing an enemy with a grenade increases your gun damage for each stack of Bloodlust. Each kill this may increase the drop chance of great ammo. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Certain guns, like the Unkempt Herald and stuff like that, play off of this. They count as grenade splash damage, so you can get this to proc always if you just have a couple guns. But anyways, yes, this gives you a big ol' chance to one, get weapon damage. So as soon as you get a grenade kill, your weapons do amazing. If you have good enough blood stacks, which are really easy to do, when you just damage an enemy, you're gaining blood stacks. But yeah, just it's a bunch of stuff. It's a bunch of stuff. Basically, we regenerate grenades always. If we kill an enemy, it drops grenade almost. So we're always netting like 3 or 4 grenades more than we had. We also increase our gun damage by an insane amount. We also have this, which is insane as well. This is the thing that everyone goes down the skill tree to get, Bloodsplosion. When we get a kill, it will auto-detonate. Well, basically, we'll kill that person in a Nova, and in that Nova, the bleed-off damage, the overkill damage, I think was what it is, it will change to the next person. So if you overkill someone for a lot, as well as that trickles out to everyone else. Basically, I don't know, that may not even be true. I don't even know. Just this is one of those things where as soon as you get one kill and there's enemies come together, you're fine. You're absolutely, this thing melts bosses, raid bosses, all the things. It's nutty. And then there's, what is it? There's some fight for your lifetime, as well as some explosive damage, as well as we're an elemental person, because the one thing's basically this is just a build for Krieg that is super unconventional to every other build that I've seen, and I love it to pieces because it's all grenade nonsense. It's a little fire fastball. By the way, the guns, we just use a bunch of healing guns, grog nozzle, of course. I really hope in, oh no, I really hope in Borderlands 2, the gearbox has more heal skills, because it would be nice to not have to always have a healing weapon equipped, you know? It'd be nice to kind of have abilities that can be amped up enough to where you don't need any healing and you can just kind of play off of the skills, rather than always having to have a grog nozzle on you, or a weapon that heals. But we also have this, which heals you, but it also does fire damage. It's also weird to aim because it shoots high like that, so you have to aim down. It's kind of weird, but anyways. Then we have this, which is basically just a fuck ton of damage, and can also activate our grenade regen if we are out of grenades, which we are about to be. Let's go grab some stuff. Now, the true question, ladies and gentlemen, that arises: what the goddamned hell are we gonna do? Because I want to showcase, you know, things. I want to showcase some fun times. We can go to Oasis, which has quite a bit of killing. We can go what do you call it? The Hunter Grotto, which is Hammerlock's DLC. You know, yeah, let's go to Oasis. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. DLC and whatnot. We're gonna have the introduction. I'm going to walk 2 steps. It's gonna be like, let me tell you a story. Yep, I choose this one because it has a lot of fleshy enemies, and the build works okay against anything, because I'll show you guys that. I shouldn't run away from the other applications of the build, alright? Like, when we see a robot, we can do something. It's not like, oh fuck, I'm screwed, because I've seen some builds like that. Where I'm like, oh, Hellborn's useless because of that, but of course Bloodsplosion takes care of you in every sense of damage. Anyways, I'ma skip it because I've seen it. We can't. Shit. Ah, yes, this DLC that is home to one of the strongest weapons in all of Borderlands, the Seahawk, I think it's called. Is that right? It's like a bird weapon. Yeah, it's replaced the weird bee combination.
Mine was more succinct.
Your life's gonna be succinct, you dirty little orphan.
Okay, I said this in like passing. Wouldn't it be wicked if there was a playable character? I know I always go on about this, but to me it'd be real sick if that dirty orphan, what do you call it? What's his name's constantly, you know, giving shit. It'd be awesome to see him as a playable character in some way, and then eventually they hint at that. It'd be wicked. Like he grows up and he ends up being a badass. Because it's been quite a bit. If he's telling story, well, I guess maybe that's kind of the lore of it. Is he's telling these stories like long since they've all passed? Maybe. I don't know, regardless. Bang! Ooh, that's heal. Alright, well, I went down, and we're fine. We're fine. I just pull up my grog, slag some people up, I'll burn them alive, bang. Okay, so this is the Bloodsplosion thing, bang. So we're basically just whipping balls everywhere. It sounded a bit weird, but you know, we're just throwing balls. Bang, bang. Wow, he actually survived that. That's cool. We're on OP level 4, because, ooh, we might die. Ooh, we might die. Please, please. This is not great because they're spread out like crazy. And Norfleet just because I'm scared. I love that voice. That voice is, what do you call it? Our weird, good part. So Krieg is not just entirely evil. Damn it. Look at slag on me. Bang. Oh, aren't you the main bad guy? Yeah, you are. Bang. We could use a shotgun because I believe that's what plays off of our blood stacks the most. Sure, let's do that. Let's use a fire. What is this called? Conference call? Is that what it's right? Is that right? It's been a while. Names have always been the worst for me. Ooh, look at you. Die. Die. Grenade. Grenade. We don't even need our this, because our one dot healing is pretty good on OP levels, which is nice. I play this DLC a lot. We probably should pick a different one because I'm just like, these characters I've heard like 7 times. Also, this guy is one of the most horrifying character designs ever. It's just like,
I am Shade, and you are the coolest person I have ever
scratching
seen.
my back.
Please don't go. Please.
Why do you have so much saliva in your mouth? That is, woof. That is, I don't mean to be evil or mean, but yeah, it's a bit. It is a bit. Oh, that's probably why we're not doing good damage, me. You dummy. That's it. We don't have the right thing on. There we go. Bang, bang. We're good. Yes. All right, I scratched my leg. Ow. All right, hey, Shade. It's a lot of drool. It's like it's permanently, like, fused into your lips. Hi.
The townspeople.
I don't want anything.
You're looking for the treasure of the sands. You want to talk to Captain Scarlet. Use mine. It's the least I can do for the stranger who saved the many living people of my town. Oh, you're so cool.
I don't think there's anybody here, my dude. But okay. I do remember he's actually a fucking monster. Like, a lot of the characters you meet in this game are just goddamn evil. Also, I was watching a video recently. Did I talk about this in one of these Borderlands videos? I don't know. But I was watching a video recently, and it was showing that like Lilith is kind of a bad person, like kind of an evil. Like I know none of us in Borderlands are good, but her specifically, like she shows very poor leadership qualities as well. Like in the what do you call it? Right at Border, like when you beat the pre-sequel, Lilith is like about to shoot Athena, and despite every one of her like other people, her other leaders, who say don't do it. Like what are you doing? This is crazy. She you know what? Like don't just kill her. Like what are you doing? And Lilith's just like, shoot her, fuck it. And completely like disregarding everyone else's opinion and like what they think on the matter. And it's just like, oh, you're just kind of like Jack. Like you don't give a fuck about anybody really. I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but yeah, I'm interested to see if they go on with that arc. Because yeah. Or maybe that's just the designers or Gearbox's way of showing that like she is terribly hurt, like unbelievably hurt about Roland dying, which everyone is, but at the same time, that's a shitty excuse for becoming evil, you know?
A new person has left Oasis to come talk to me, and this person is so handsome too.
That is Mrs. Blavis. Be careful. She is a relentless flirt. I always feel like a piece of meat around her. I gave her a coolant disperser several weeks ago as a gift. Take it.
Take it. So as all people, they're fucking crazy. Deep crazy. And you put it in here. Little tiny little box, tube thing. Maybe we shouldn't have picked this DLC because it got me picking up shit. And I don't want any of it. We should skip this. We should just choose another DLC.
They call me Jocko the Joker. I'm a laugh a minute. Hey, what's the difference between a skag and a lack of water? There isn't one because they'll both kill you.
Yeah, so I think that's one of those things that it's what do you call it? Let's do another DLC. What do you call it? Like the whole town died of thirst or something like that. And I think he knows that there was like a bunch of water. It's a weird thing. I think they're also evil to him though, so it's like not that bad. I don't know. It's weird. The game is weird. Morality is. I mean, talking about Lilith being somewhat evil. Doesn't that exist here? And I see that like loving Lilith. Like I love Lilith as a character. She's a badass like phoenix, right? But when it comes to like the leadership role, and like a leader blinded by a rage is not a good thing, you know, and especially in storytelling. And I wonder if they'll hold to their guns of that, or they'll just be like in Borderlands 3, she's not like that anymore, you know. And I'm like, oh okay, just redacted, I guess. Where's that snow one? The Christmas one. Wham Bam Island is something. I think that was the last DLC, if I'm not mistaken. The Badass Center of Badassitude? Ah, that's the, yep, can I leave? I mean, leave immediately. Torg is gonna talk for ages. Ah. Damn it! Fuck! Shit! Why can't they just keep all the DLCs like locked into some place? Marcus's merch. That's the one that we're looking for. There we go. Shoot some snowmen. And we're gonna get another dumb thing, right? Nope. Good.
Happy Mercenary Day.
Happy Mercenary Day. It's not Christmas because we have to be different. We just have to. Ooh, it's like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Open it. I shot it. Forgive me for the hole.
Check the town out for me.
Sure thing, bud. Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Gearbox is so cute. Just lovely. Anyways. I didn't put that together, I think, the first time I played it. It's more of a, ooh, I'm oblivious kind of a thing. Also, you see those little gremlin people? Fucking waiting to rip my head off. It's fine. Guess what? Bullymongs and things like, yep, a lot of bullymongs. Bang! You died instantly because explosions and this. Oh my god, look at that damage. Look at the trade-off damage, and it just accelerates so good. Check this out. Slagged, pop, and chain detonate. Bang, everyone's dead. Everybody is dead. This is why the build's fucking OP. I do believe you can exist in OP levels that are higher than this and than that. There we go. Wow, I thought he'd you know have something in him, but nothing. But nothing. So let's ignite ourselves. There we go. Elemental elation. Oh, you know what's a good way to build stacks actually? I'd prefer to do it somewhere that's got a lot of enemies, you know? Oh fuck, I didn't even talk about that. Oh my god, Marcus. Mute ya, bang. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys have seen, but holy shit, that is so wicked. There is, let me do something real quick, but they shown Gearbox in the on their website. I'm fucking losing it. But on their website, they've shown that that they're like they've kind of spoiled a little bit what everyone's going to be. That's a bad call because everyone's just gonna get melted. Anyways, we'll build up our stacks. We'll be fine. Manufacturers. I'm taking off my headphones because I can't focus when I'm hearing little gunshots and Krieg yelling at me. But they talked about how Hyperion now has a riot shield, basically like a shielded gun. So that's awesome. I do believe they're bringing back alien weapons in terms of like regeneration weapons, and that's the new bandit class weapons. But hopefully they're strong. Because it'd be really cool to like have weapons that you just spend and they're like really strong, but then they have like a really hot coil, so they burn out really quick. Also, yes, there's a bunch of these little robots that are kind of gonna come alive and kill my ass. So we're gonna throw one of these and just soak up those blood stacks. Blood stacks. In fact, actually, I break my shield. Break it, smash it, and novas and healing forever. Actually, that was a bad idea because you'll die too quick. We're just trying to make you feel the most misery you possibly can. So I can gain them stacks and gain that damage. Ah, my throat. How can we when the path is blocked? Is that why it's saying you need to go the other way? I mean, I have a fire. Oh, look at that. Pow, another storm fist. In fact, you guys just sit with that for a little bit. Check out my gun damage now. Bang. Actually, I have to get a grenade kill in order for it to really come together, but oh god. Shit in heaven. There we go. Grenade kill. Yeah, I don't have my fastball, so grenade kills are not going to be the easiest thing to attain, unfortunately. No, we haven't. No, we have proc. Never mind. Oh, I forgot this can also count as a grenade kill, so we're fine. we can actually keep the storm fist and be fine. 'Tis the season. It's summer. It's summer right now, and I'm terrified because it's just getting hotter in my room, and I just feel like I'm in a very small hell. It's not great, but you know, I'm gonna throw a lot of grenades, and just gonna let it happen. We're gonna use our this, and we're gonna get a kill with it, and now we've procced that, and now our guns are gonna do an insane amount of damage. And okay, well, never mind, because everyone already died. Now, who says you need a fastball when you can just use a Tesla grenade and it's just as good? You know what? Let's try something utterly different. I'm sorry, you in editing. Maybe cut this out if you're like, I'm not into it, because I understand. Ooh, wait. There we go. Just pop in. Maybe editing, maybe face cam, who knows? And be like, hey, this is what's up with the new weapons, but that actually probably should be its own video if anything. I don't know, man. Fucking, what should we do? Should we just make this dumb video of me running around playing games into like a news video of me talking about the new weapons and shit? Okay, that's something that'd be interested to hear. Would you guys be willing, or not willing, would you guys be, I guess willing is a fair word, like wanting to see me cover Borderlands in terms of like the news, the up and coming leaks and stuff like that, and like theories of the game and all those things? Because there's been a lot, and I watch all of it, I absorb all of it, but I don't really, what do you call it, I don't think we can get past this way, right? Nope, we cannot. But I don't really make videos of it because I figure it's already out there, you know? But maybe if you guys, I don't know, I really like the series. Maybe you're like, hey, he gets it. And I'm like, what? Okay, give me them stacks. Also, don't break my shield. You know, as fun as this is, let's try being, even though we're really playing stupid right now, we're not playing to the build, but I just want to show you guys these different grenades. Because bang, look at this magic missile. Fucking magic missile. Magic missile. We got 100 stacks. Oh, we got, yes, we do. Check out this stupid damage. It's fucking dumb. Yeah, so when we get a kill, like 100 stacks of Bloodlust, and yeah, we melt raid bosses, everything with this combo. As long as we're able to build up blood stacks, which we can do with the Tesla coil or this other gun I got in my inventory, yeah, it's great. It's just lovely. Also, let me know if you guys want me to link the goddamn this build, because there's a lovely video that I'd have to go find again, but I'll find it for you guys if you guys want to see the build and download the Krieg save file on PC. Which also is a thing in Borderlands, where now people are like wondering if Gearbox is gonna go that course. The course of what do you call it? Are they going to make it so that you can play in offline mode, or is that like now a not gonna happen kind of thing? We're so fucking impossible to kill, and everything kind of synchronizes together, which is, well, yeah, it's very rare in Borderlands 2 that happens. Like, I mean, things kind of happen together, but they don't sync up. Like, but Krieg has always been that character that's kind of weird, because even like his silence the voices kind of has that to an extent. Where like, let's heal. Where are we at? What's happening? What is happening? Ooh, I just killed myself with an own grenade, but it's fine. I'm gonna throw a bunch of magic missiles. Hope we don't die. Do one of these. Do one of these. Get immediately eviscerated. Bang. Bang. We're not even, we're on OP level 4, by the way. We could be on OP level 8, but it just becomes kind of like things become kind of shitty. Like, we don't die because Krieg, because dot damage gets amplified, so if anything, it just gets better in terms of playing Krieg. But it's certainly, I don't know, I find it a little bit, with enemies, though, they don't melt, kind of. They don't instantly die, so you're sitting there like, there we go. Rather than just like, fuck you, and die. I'm getting this train moving. All right, but sorry, I gotta finish my train of thought, sorry. But when it comes to Borderlands, people were saying that they're speculating about whether it's going to be on online mode or not. I don't even think it's speculation. I think Gearbox has confirmed there's going to be an online mode and an offline mode, which I think is best, because I do think people should be able to download like saves and showcase builds in that way. But at the same time, I do think that that's a good way to kind of quickly hush the, what do you call it? Or not hush, stop the ever-present quest to grind a shit ton of bosses for special rare loot, you know? Defend, escort the train, defend the train, pow, boom. This bitch is crazy. But, yeah, the reason why offline mode or online mode is good is so that it does incentivize like farming for an actual weapon that you can use. Online, playing with friends and doing all that kind of stuff. That way, you know, you don't just download a save game and you have every weapon ever and you're like, oh, well, so there's nothing to really farm, you know? And in some cases, it may be best to not have that, but as long as I'd be fine if you couldn't download like Gibbs save editor stuff. If, and only if, drop rates were like Anthem's drop rates, where like, yes, you could get a version of that, a weapon, but it wasn't the perfect version, right? So there would be some like extra hunt, but you'd still be able to at least get close to the person's understanding of the build. Because man, is that a thing where you're like, oh, I farmed a boss 50 times and I got nothing, you know? But it doesn't look like they're doing it that way. I think I heard something of a person saying, hey, it's going to be, there's going to be an online mode and an offline mode, so I don't think people will have that problem. Did you say welcome to pain? Let me show you what true pain is, Goliath. Bang. That's what true pain is, you dummy. Nothing's gonna stop this train, you goddamn right. Mother humbers? Like humbug? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I will say, our shield is lovely, but it takes an eon to just recharge. Like, recharge, not like, you know, just it's kind of bad. But yes, if you guys are looking for a build that may, well, I don't know, maybe you guys have played this build and you're like, Grin, how did you not know this build existed? It was great back then, and And I was like, I don't know, I just always played Krieg with his melee, but it's really fun playing without, just because again, it's just like, it's super weird. Like, you've never played Borderlands just being like, fucking die. And then as soon as you get a grenade kill, you switch to any weapon, but a shotgun is preferable because, and that's just weapon damage per stack. I thought there was something else here that played off of like shotgun. Maybe I'm thinking of, no, I'm thinking of this. Never mind. You can use whatever you want. I'm just thinking of this. Anyway, let's switch it up. Let's use something different. Let's use a fire. I actually like this gun a lot. It's right here. There it is. Oh, we're doing the weird glitch thing. No, it's gone. Okay. Well, you're a really yoked little man, aren't you? Jesus Christ.
Could your vault hunting friend kill him for us?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Vault Hunter, track down the giant snowman and kill him. It'll be a Mercenary Day gift to Gingerton.
Hey, let's, we're gonna go kill a boss. I do believe there's a little something we need to do. Alright, Krieg, you're getting a little much. Where is it? Where is it? This. It helps us build stacks of Bloodlust. Don't know why, it just does. I don't know enough about the build. Person just said, do this, and I'm like, got it, done. You got it, figured out together. And by that I mean, I'll just trust you and hope it all works out. I do believe we have to offer, what? I do believe we have to offer him Iridium, which I wonder if the currency is gonna be in the new game. Iridium, you think? Got it, there he is.
I've got it.
Oh no, wait, there's a preview of what we're looking through on our lens. That's kind of cool, you see? Bells. Listen, Frosty, you're ruining the name Frost, you piece of trash. Also, how does Lake come over here? Or does he like, oh, he's mad, he's moving quick. Where is he? Is he in the air?
Swallow your throat, badass.
Weird. Swallow his yes. Oh, fucking hell. Helen, okay. We'll be okay.
Powers combined.
With my powers combined. Krieg, we need to build them stacks. We need to keep poisoning his ass. I'm having a stroke. Anyways. Well, hell, uh-oh, we may be dead. I didn't mean to hit that button. We're not good like this. No, we should actually be able to get a second win, worst case scenario, but you know. Okay, well, I don't also want, well, it's fine. Didn't want that to happen. Okay, I killed all of you. Well, fuck. Anyways, let's do one of these. You're resistant to corrosive, yeah? Alright, let's do this smarter way then. Let's do this. There we go. Do a lot of this. This will give us some stacks. There we go. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Alright, hey. Alright, well, less than great.
Hemophilia.
Krieg, you're a freak. There we go. Alright, now let's do this. There we go. Look at that. Look at that damage. Fucking get eviscerated, my dude. How?
Quickly, take his magic hat. It's the source of his power.
Whew, thank God you're not dead.
You did it.
It's a Mercenary Day miracle.
Miracle.
I think we all learned a little
Like
something
my
today.
baby steaks.
Come on back and I'll give you something out of the gun shipment on the house.
Yay!
I love Krieg. I don't know what he just said there, but I was just like, I get it. Krieg. What a guy.
I need to drown in your blood.
Alright, Krieg. Maybe I don't get that bit, but you know, something. You get bits of him, or how do I? You're mainly supposed to use the fastball, but the shock one is very good for building stacks of Bloodlust, because it's the amount of attack damage procs done, which that's electric, so it just constantly keeps dealing damage. Or damage ticks down. Whatever. This. Hi, friend. Let's open our little boxes. Nothing really that great, honestly. Get a bit disappointed. You bastard. You bastard. They got a lot of class mods. So there's that at least. Anywho, hello. We get a helmet. That's great. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't went back and played Borderlands Psycho build for Krieg, that is not, key thing here, that is not him and his mania skill tree, which is all about his Bloodlust main, like, melee thing, whatever it is, then you ought to, because it's just a blast. It's very, very good. Although I do love melee Krieg, it's just silence the voice is really fucking broken. Like, you know what I mean? Like, again, it's... Also, you're stuck, you know what I mean? Like, that's another thing where, like, when you're in this state, you can't use your grog to heal. So you're off, if, like, an enemy's far away and you're like, fuck, shit, I can't get to him. Whereas if you were not in that state, you could just be like, bang, or bang, and you're constantly healing, you know? So it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. Cauterize the wound. Krieg, you're a bit much. I'll be honest, you're a bit much. But that's also what makes you just goddamn lovely. Wouldn't have it any other way, my boy. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. As always, that has been the crazy ass Krieg with a goddamn. I know we have the buzz axe in his head skin on, but maybe that works in our favor. Actually, that's why he's no longer a mania freak, is because he accidentally silenced the voices too hard and he cranked himself in the face with his buzz axe, and now he doesn't have it anymore. Lore, not really, just dumbness. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching as always. I think that's it for me in terms of like well, probably not. I'll probably still talk about Borderlands whenever I need to, but I probably will do it in a setting where I'm just more of a let's talk kind of thing rather than us playing around Borderlands 2. It's an old ass game, but for those guys who like watching, thank you so much. Subscribe button above me too, just right. Thank you so much for your time, and goodbye.